up, guys? Today we are back and we are reacting to the brand new Toca Life World trailer. That's right, we have the trailer for the big family home, and I am so excited. I have already watched this multiple times and broken it down and tried to find every new item, you guys. In the trailer, we will see that there are 118 new items as well as 13 new patterns, like 9 for the walls and 5 for the floors, I believe. And I think most of that gets revealed, so let's check it out. Right here, as it starts, we get like the explosion of stuff that we normally get, and we can see one of the new beds, which is not shown like anywhere else. And we also see a stroller, some wall art, the canopy, the plant, the trampoline, all stuff we've seen before. Actually, not that picture, but we're gonna get a better look at it later. And if we continue in, we do see a little more coming through. Look at that. We see the calendar, the swing, the pool, even the brand new bunk beds that we're going to get another little sneak peek at. Though they are also not really shown off in the trailer at all. I kind of find it interesting. No beds. But let's continue on. Right here we see it says 2 floors, 118 items, and 14 little paint options. But then on the full-size screen, we see 2 floors plus 1 extra secret floor for us to find, a big garden, 68 pieces of furniture, 50 decorations, 9 wall designs, and 5 floor patterns. That is so exciting. I think the garden is going to function just like the yard for the pet house does. And part of me feels like the design for this house really came from people really liking the pet house, but like wanting to use it as a family home or wanting it without the paw print windows and stuff like that. Especially if you look, there's a lot of yellow stuff involved, and that could easily be just because yellow's a neutral color, but I don't know. I think they're a little bit connected. And they did also mention pets a lot in all the teasers for this, yet it kind of has nothing to do with pets at all. But continuing on, we move past the little furniture setups because we've seen them on Instagram, and this is the first little scene. So most of the trailer is like this animated story going on about this kid's birthday seemingly getting forgotten. Turns out it was a surprise party and whatnot. Spoiler alert. But there is a little bit of gameplay footage. Right here in this shot, though, there's a few things I want to point out. So we're seeing a new wall and a new floor. We have like this worn out dark wooden floor. And in the same color, we have this sort of wood paneling sort of thing. So it's giving attic vibes. We see this trunk, the new grid rug. There's some of the canopy over there. A hanging yellow light, the hot air balloon light. A globe. I do believe that globe is going to be a new item. You see a new shelf, some new baskets. I'm actually really excited for these baskets. Not only do they look really well done, they just look super cute and like exactly what I've been wanting to use in some houses. A mountain beanbag, the new radio. We see the train, space cats. We also, look at this. That's like a little fish tank thing. That's super cool. And I guess that's a pet item, but it's like the only pet item that I could see in all of this. This bag might be new. I honestly kind of forgot that bags are technically in Home Designer. We also see the cooler as well as the little hearse stand thing. And you guys, I've just noticed this. Look on top. That's the lemonade stand sign that we saw on the Instagram reel. Oh my gosh. So I think that confirms that the little horseshoe sign that we've been seeing can be removed and that can function as different things. I love that. The little kids can run their own little shops. And we just saw a yellow notebook. I do think that'll be a new item, as well as possibly this purple pen. I might be reading too much into that, but right now I'm pretty sure we do only have like 1, maybe 2 pens. So I really wouldn't be shocked if that purple pen is a new item. And we also see the Jack in the Box. Continuing on real quick, we get a wider shot of everything. Okay, there might be a crumpet item coming, you guys, because look at this box, just the way it's standing up. That could be a hidden crumpet room. That's really cool. That would definitely help justify the all the pet and crumpet stuff that we saw. We also see the shelf and the toolbox up there, and the green book. Okay, what's going on in the next shot? Right here, we see new flowers, and we're seeing one new floor and 2 new walls. We're getting some vertical white paneling. We have something very similar that's horizontal at the moment. We're also getting the same one, but in green. And we're getting a black tile floor. That is super cool. And we see a trash bag, which may or may not have stuff in it, I just realized. They are advertising that this house is full of surprises. So I do expect to be able to find at least a couple neat little hidden things. Possibly that crumpet box being one. Another one I think is actually hidden right here, you guys, where it has buttons for the elevator, because of course the house has elevator. We haven't seen any functional stairs in Toca before, but this is cool. We see the 1, the 2, and then there's another almost speaker or vent looking thing. It really doesn't make sense, but that could very easily be what takes you up to the attic or the 3rd floor, the secret floor. But yeah, tool bench, the different tools. Now, I think when counting the number for the 118 items, I think the tools do count individually. I don't know if they're going to actually be individual or not, but we have seen Toca count some items separately, even though they load in together. After that scene, we are out in the yard where we see the brand new pool. This, I believe, it counts as another floor design because we did get grass as a floor design in the pet house. Like I said, I think this is going to function the same way, meaning we could make that into sidewalk or something, but instead we are getting a light color of the grass. I think it's really pretty. We're getting these plants in a box. We're getting these obstacles. I do think they count as 3 individual items. We're getting the little play horses. There are going to be 2 of those from what we've seen. There's a tree house, and I think this bush might be a new piece as well. That might seem crazy, but we did get a tree, so I don't think it's entirely crazy. In the next shot, we are seeing the new wallpaper, another one. We're seeing the suns. We've seen that before. A black lamp, an apple picture. We are getting a periodic table of elements, and it's not high in detail, but based on this alone, you guys, I can tell that it is the periodic table from Toca Lab. Obviously, it's like the actual periodic table of elements, but clearly this is based on that. I assume the colors are as well. I'm honestly just going to assume that it's the same, just a little simplified for the sake of Toca Life. I actually haven't compared the two, though. And then we are getting the up close of that, and zoom back out, we see yet another new floor. This is a green carpet. We are seeing the little poof that we've seen, space cats. I don't think the bird games count as, like, individual items, like each of the pieces. I do think the box items are just one item. And then we also have this little counter table situation. Did I point out that lamp? I don't know, but it's over there. A new TV. I am excited for this TV because it is like aesthetically pleasing, but smaller than the one from Modern Mansion. And that was like my big thing with Modern Mansion, was everything was just a little bit too big. I do kind of wish that there was space for a box down there, maybe instead of the DVD player even, but I don't know. No, I wish it did do that. I wish it had the built-in DVD player like the right wall TV does, and then we could put boxes or something underneath. That would be cute. And here is our sneak peek of the triple bunk bed. We see the brown and the yellow beds, and there's going to be like a pull-out one on the bottom that seems to have a gray blanket set. We see a new mailbox in this shot. Very nice. We need more mailboxes now that we have the Beak Street apartment building, whatever it was called. And now we see them design a little living room. This is the other new wallpaper. It has oranges on it. It is a very nice wallpaper. I do like it. And we see some more new shelves. Oh my gosh, it played without me wanting it to. I'm great at controlling this. Okay, anyway. We are getting this 3 or 4 sort of shelf, however you want to define it, with the cabinets underneath, a new wardrobe thing, new dressers. This is the 2-tier shelf or 3-tier shelf from the attic, and I think that's the workbench beside it. And then maybe more, just that's all we can see from that shot. From this shot, we can tell that there are 5 new seating options. There is the couch, and I've just also realized that the pillow isn't there, which means the pillow from the Instagram reel is its own item, meaning it does count towards the decor and everything. That is the pull-out couch. I like that option, honestly, because I do like the little throw blanket on it. We're also getting a beige chair, and then the other things we've already seen. And this is also a new floor down here, you guys. It's like this light wood sort of pattern. I like it. There's the lights. We see the aesthetically pleasing lamp, which is how I'm referring to it. Everything else, as well as this little wall light. Very nice. In the rugs, we see there are only 4 new options coming. We're getting the grid rug, the orange rug, the crack in the floor, as well as a new stain for the floor. And then in the wall art, you guys, oh my gosh. Okay, we've seen that there's an orange painting. We see that there's an apple painting. It's also cute. I like the little fruit theme. But here we're getting like a farm sort of painting. I enjoy that. We're getting this one right here is one of my new favorites. This heart. I think it's adorable. There's the calendar. Now, I don't know if those items, like how separate they are. I do think that they don't count towards the decor, and I do think most, if not all of them, will be removable, which I'm very excited about, honestly. And it's nice for them to load in on the calendar, because if they had to be in the decor section, that category is already feeling very crowded to me, and that would make it worse. But right next to that, we have this very interestingly shaped picture frame. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's a cute picture, and it's actually peeling in the corner there. I think this picture might be hiding something. I could be wrong, but they did say the house is full of surprises, so I'm prepared for surprises. Now, we do know that we are also getting a yellow curtain, so clearly there's at least 2 more items coming in this category, possibly more. Skipping along, we see a few items very quickly after that scene. We see Batty Bunnies, the Bat Bunnies, the card game. There's also a bird game option. We see the tablet that has like a cloud design to it. We see this vase that's going to have sunflowers in it. I assume that's how it comes since it's how it's shown. And I don't know if those count together separately. I do believe this is one of the ones where you can take the flowers out and change them, though. Those are my favorite. This next shot right here, this is actually a gameplay shot, and I love it. So we're seeing that right wall shelf kind of again, except I do think there's going to be 2 or 3 sizes, and this is a different size. We see the laundry basket, which I said before isn't a new Toca item, but is new to Home Designer, and we did need this, honestly. And you guys, check it out. I believe it's a washer and dryer. I am so excited about that. We don't have dryers yet. We actually still don't have a standalone one, I believe, because this is like a full counter situation. We've just been putting washers next to each other. So this is really exciting. I am excited to have washer and dryer, and I like the counter. I like the design. I do hope that eventually we will have an individual dryer, though. That might be a new bottle. I see that it's green. I think the current ones are either blue or yellow. We see the baby swing, the otter, all of that stuff that we've seen. We also see a couple clutter piles down here. We saw the clutter, but I'm talking like the laundry. We're seeing the dirty laundry. Yeah, I forgot what it was called. I'm sorry. But this is actually showing us that they can be like kind of picked up, like made a little bit neater, you see? Like all that stuff gets stacked. That is so cool. We see the orange plushie, a couple other new items we can see in this shot. We see this new table, this green, like, cushioned chair. We get a peek at a new wallpaper, which we'll see a little bit better later on. A new refrigerator. You guys, I'm so excited about this refrigerator. Now, since this is a family home, I kind of wish that there were little magnets or drawings on it. But I love it. It's a double refrigerator. This, not having that stuff makes it more versatile, so I do really like it. It's very similar to the one we got in Restaurant, except it has much better handles, so I really like it. And there's also a new recipe box on top of it. I don't know if those are going to actually have new recipes or just be cards for recipes we already have in the game. Either way, I am looking forward to it. Next, we are in a nursery scene, and this doesn't really show us much new. We see the box of the diapers and the new changing table, which I've actually just realized is very similar to the dresser. And now I'm curious, is this a one-piece furniture? Like, we're getting the dresser, but we're also getting the changing table? Or is this more like a changing bed that can be put on top of a dresser? And that way we can, like, really customize it to fit our homes. That is a really exciting idea, and I kind of hope that is the case now that I've realized this. That would be absolutely perfect in my opinion. Okay, here's a decent shot of the kitchen. This is a new high chair. We can tell, I think because it actually has a tray in front of it. I don't think we have a high chair with the tray yet. This is the new cake. Oh my gosh, it's playing again. Thank you. I wasn't done. Don't rush me. Okay, this is the new cake, you guys. Why does it keep doing that? I just want to zoom in. Thank you. Okay, this is the new cake. And we can see over here, blueberries and flowers. I think that's going to be the recipe for it, you guys. Which I guess that recipe probably will be in the box now that I think about it. But I think the recipe is going to be blueberries and flowers. However, these blueberries don't look like the blueberries in the game. So I'm a little bit concerned that they might be giving us a duplicate fruit again for like the third time. We also in this shot see a new wall stain. We get a sneak peek at a coffee machine, which I think we could actually see earlier on. And we see the new countertop, you guys. Oh my gosh, this has to be the biggest one we've had. It has like everything in it. We have cabinets under the sink. We have a new sink. I love the design of that sink, honestly. We have an oven. We have a stove. I think that's a dishwasher. And we have the empty counter space right above it. So that is really nice. Really big, though. I could see it not really working in most houses unless you're using maybe this one or the modern mansion. I guess maybe you could get away with it in the villa or the other kind of beachy summery house. But in general, that's big. Also, we get another look at that new wallpaper, which is yellow stripes, which honestly I thought we had. So maybe this is just a variation of it? I'm not sure. And then we're back to the attic, and they're going to come down to the yard, and we're going to get to see so much more, you guys. Oh my gosh. So there's the picnic table and wooden chairs again. The new pitcher and cups. I'm obsessed with those just because they're essentially something we already had via Toca Life City, but like a new, modern, updated version. I love it. I love it so much. We see the new grill. I'm very excited. I mean, it wouldn't be a family home without a grill, in my opinion. The clothesline, trampoline. We see the other hearse. We do see a basketball, but I'm still not certain that's new, because we have a basketball. We have 2 basketballs, I'm pretty sure. We do see a new water gun, though. The one we currently have is pink. This one is going to be yellow. Very, very much looking forward to that. And if you're wondering where those chairs can be found, since I said there's only 5 new seating options, that's only new options in the couch. When you go to the kitchen category and like go to the tables and chairs there, that's probably where those are going to be. Also, I do believe that this wheelchair is a new item. We do have wheelchairs already in Home Designer. That's a new design, so I could see it being a new item as well, and not just here for the sake of Stray. Real quick, in this shot, I wanted to show off a couple things. We see a blindfold. I assume that has to be an item. Maybe coming to the party category, you guys. I didn't even think about that. The party category might finally be getting some new stuff. It feels like it's been forever since it has. However, those party hats are not new. They are very much still in there. And there's the yellow notebook. And same with those little party things, whatever they're called. Over here, though, we see a new cabinet. Very nice. And in the very last shot, before this fades into pink sparkles, we are getting to see the piñata and the little stick for the piñata. And because right here at the end of the trailer, it does technically bust open and reveal candy and stuff, I think it will actually open in the game. And I'm so excited because I want to do that. I want to break open the sloth. Please. Don't ask me why. But I like it. It's so cute, and it's going to be so much fun, and I'm so looking forward to this brand new house, you guys. This big family home. It's going to be big. It's going to be fun. I cannot wait. It already looks like perfection to me. But that is it. That is almost all 118 items, if not all of them. It's 5 out of 5 new floors, and at least 6 out of 9 new walls. Meaning we've seen almost everything, and I am beyond excited. Please let me know if you guys are excited as well. Let me know what you thought, what you noticed, if I missed anything in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed this, please do give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to become a Freaky Fabs alien. I love you guys. Bye!
When I'm feeling weak, you're my energy. And when I'm all alone, You keep me company, and you are as sweet